Is there lipstick in my teeth?
No.
Okay, thanks.
Exclusive.
The Age of Adaline is so annoying.
Ma'am, it says here you were born in 1908. That makes you 45 years old.
That's right.
She doesn't do anything in this movie. Oh, I'm so worried.
Adaline Bowman will henceforth be immune to the ravages of time. She will never age another day.
People are gonna know that I don't age anymore, so I need to just constantly travel but never actually engage or do anything. Like,
I'd like to ask you a few questions, Miss Bowman.
The next time we see each other, I'll have a new identity. I'll always be your mother.
You'd think that if you're given all of eternity, basically, as long as you don't get killed or hurt, right? That's the deal.
yeah, I mean, she's susceptible to
She's
disease
not
and
immortal.
accidents, but
She's
the movie just
like,
kind of
But she will
brushes that aside.
continue to live as long as
she's not
I
experimenting.
feel like if you're given that gift, or maybe curse, but gift, you would utilize it in some other way. Like, you could get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
People are always like,
Have
if I
fun
had
with
the
this.
time, you have the time. What would you do?
I would travel a lot. I would go back there. I would definitely go back there.
That sounds good.
I mean, I don't want it to be all about, like, just traveling places. I would definitely eat a lot more buffalo chicken pizza there.
But like
But this is
again,
already
you're
on
not
my
immortal. So
itinerary.
would you die? Like you're like, oh, I've got all of life. But if you're like eating buffalo chicken pizza, like clogging up your arteries, you could still die, and then you take away that gift of immortality.
Wherever the line of eating too much buffalo chicken pizza so it's enough to kill you is, I will be below that line. I promise you that,
Just
Gwen.
checking.
You're getting fed this line about how, like, you're gonna live forever or whatever. You're gonna die. Someone will kill you. Someone will kill you with a knife.
What do you want to do?
I mean, this sounds good, but it makes me kind of sad because everybody around her is aging.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Right.
So I feel like if I was gonna, like, ideally, if you're gonna have the like time warp where you have endless amounts of time, like the Groundhog's Day setup is almost better.
Rita, if you only had one day to live, what would you do with it?
Because like you got the same opportunity again and again, and you can like tweak it to get it better. Like here, time's still going by. You're just like stuck.
But in Groundhog Day, you're living the same. Your opportunities
Yeah,
are limited to what you can do in that day. At least in this, Adaline could go anywhere, do anything.
That's true.
How is this possible? All these years, you've lived, but you've never had a life.
Well, I would figure out some way to like pick out up-and-comers or like little savants from a young age and befriend them. So like the next Einstein, and he'd be like, oh, my good friend Gwen, like come witness history with me. Like I'd like get in there and look around the world for all these really talented people. I don't know how I would do it, but I mean, I'd have the time to figure it out.
So let's just come up with things that we don't know how we would do them and
But-
assume that we would have time to figure it out.
Why not?
I think I would definitely figure out a way for me, Woody Harrelson, President Obama, Casey Musgraves. We'd all be best friends somehow. I don't
mean-
know how, but I would have time to figure that out.
I mean, they would be aging. I'm saying like I would like watch the blogs and like read all these things about like, oh, here's somebody up and coming. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go introduce myself.
You're going to be looking at children more often is what I'm hearing you say, Gwen.
But like not in a creepy way.
I know.
I just want to be at the front row of history.
Is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible?
See, now that sounds poetic. But do you still want to sit in the front row if it's a infinite play?
Oh, I mean, I'd switch it up. I'd like go all over the world and
Move to
stuff.
like the fifth row sometimes.
Sometimes.
See, sometimes I just want to walk out of the play of history and write your own story, right?
That's poetic.
Tell me something I can hold on to forever and never let go.
Let go.
You suck, Age of Adaline. This is much more interesting than anything that you say. And this is not, I mean, we've done better. I mean, this
Totally.
is not that interesting.
I'd also probably like want to go on safari. Maybe write a book. I've always wanted to do that, and when do you have time to do that?
Would you be looking for the young up-and-comers,
Yes,
up-and-coming
Simba.
lions?
Simba. I would be looking for Simba. I'd also, I mean, if you're gonna have all this time, it's like, you just stay.
No, keep going. I got it.
Great. If you have all this time, but you don't, that doesn't necessarily mean like you have the funding to do all this. So you'd have to figure out something.
I would want to contribute to society in like an anonymous way because as we said, we don't want to have experiments on us.
Right.
But I mean, it would still be nice if I could write maybe a movie that would win this.
And the Oscar goes to...
And I mean,
But you would be anonymous in your winning.
well, but why would winning that expose me as being someone who never ages?
Because anything
Then they
that's
would know
going
who
to draw
I am.
attention to you,
I would
people
have
are
to
gonna be
wear
like,
a-
hey, that's
I would
kind of
have
weird
to wear a
that
bag
Matt
on
Pais,
my-
who won
yeah.
Best Screenplay 30 years ago,
Looks the
hasn't.
same.
Yeah, right.
I would wear a bag on my head.
I mean,
at the
plastic
Oscars.
surgery can only do so much.
I'm not going to do this forever. There will be a day that I do settle down in my little house in the country or whatever, and I take my implants out and I look like I used to.
So.
True. But we would be around for so long that plastic surgery will have advanced
That's true.
so far.
Right.
Here's what I would not do this. Would you?
Probably not, no.
Can you just demonstrate what it would look like if you saw like a baby lion? You're like, that is the one. That is the hot lion.
Exactly
of
what
2017.
Rafiki does.